Woo, let's get it. Woo. All right. Amen. Let's get to this. So want to be able to touch in on market briefs here again. Talked a little bit, but let's get to it. Uh let's see here. I just want to hop into Wall Street's been up, S&P's been up, Nasdaq's been up. They've been up this whole week. They've been up since Monday. The US dollar has taken a toll down. This is the US dollar here on TradingView. I want to show you guys here. Let's look at Forex Factor. I just want to refresh this and take a look at here. Bank of Canada did raise their rates this morning from 3.25 to 4%. So that is their new rate now, 4% for the bank rates. Pretty crazy here. But remember, next Wednesday, the Federal Reserve for the United States is raising 75 basis points. So that is going to be a key component. Now I want to hop into here. Let's see here. Yeah. European Central Bank is doing their rate decision as well, going from 1.25% to 2%. So that's another 75 basis point for this the ECB, which is the European Central Bank here. US dollar has been down for this is the third day, Wednesday. Let's touch back here. The tech heavy Nasdaq traded higher yesterday. They're still trading higher. Microsoft is up 2.3%. Okay. I'm just trying to go down here. Canopy Growth just consolidated its assets into one entry. Canopy USA, Canopy Growth. Let's see here. The U.S. marijuana industry is projected to be worth over $50 billion by 2026. It is not yet federally legal, but many states have approved it. Interesting. Okay. There's money in it. I mean, I'm just saying there's money in it. Quick Bites. Terminated. Adidas terminates partnership with Kanye. What? Really? I guess. Partnership. PayPal jumped yesterday after Amazon added Venmo as a payment option. Okay. Xerox tanked after reporting disappointing earnings results for its previous quarter. Speeding up General Motors hit the gas pedal after beating third quarter earnings. Vint is I've looked at it a few times. He's been promoting this. So if you guys don't know, this is Minorities Mindset. Jaspreet Singh, he does a lot of affiliate marketing. He does a lot of promoting with other advertising companies, also investment companies, app companies, tech companies, you name it. He does a lot of that stuff. So I have looked at this. This is let's see. You're buying shares of wine companies from what I'm thinking. You own shares, not bottles, giving you access to the most sought after labels for a fraction of the cost. Okay. Their average net realized returns since inception is 28.3%. So not a bad gig. No matter what, people always drink alcohol. Just not sure how much wine, but wine is big too. So thinking outside the box, buying their own. So they're coming out with new ways to cut costs, buying their own delivery vehicles. Yep. Changing what products they sell. Yep. Asking customers for more patience. So far this year, FedEx and UPS raised their shipping rates by 5.9, almost 6%. Yes. Also, the post office has raised their rates as well. Not as much as FedEx and UPS, but I've been shipping some stuff behind here, right? I've been shipping some items too, and I've noticed that the cost of supplies to ship items have gone up, not dramatically, but it's an increase, right? We're talking 2 to 3%, or whether it be supply materials, shipping boxes, shipping labels, even stamps have gone up. So I go to the post office quite a bit. FedEx and UPS, yeah, their rates are high up there now. Both delivery services are raising prices by another 1% during the holiday season. Yes, every holiday season, the rates increase. Doesn't matter. What I've noticed that right before Halloween, they mark up the shipping rates, the cost of supplies to even ship your items. Mailing items have gone up around this time, okay? Right before Halloween. I believe like mid-October or the first week of October is when they start raising these prices because of holiday season. And they consider October a holiday season, even though it's just Halloween by the end of October, right? But if you look, Walmart, Target, I mean, those two big stores, those two big retail stores, when October hits, you get to see how fast Halloween hits, and then the aisles turn into Christmas. Like there's no Thanksgiving whatsoever. And like there's a little bit of it, but it goes from like 2 weeks of Halloween, and then they're constantly shifting over to Christmas already. So the holiday season is geared towards Christmas, not Halloween or not even Thanksgiving. That just tells you there's a lot of market deals, right? A lot of market advertising, a lot of shoppers, trying to get shoppers to come in for these exclusive deals or exclusive sales or getting 10-15% off these items, clearance racks, right? So just like I said, it's been going on, I'd say, since almost 4 or 5 years now. There's been a big shift. Like people don't really care for Halloween. People don't really care for Thanksgiving. It's all about buying gifts. It's what I've seen now. I mean, it's going to be even crazier because we don't even know what's going to happen. What the economy is going to come up to by the end of this year. We're coming into November next week. Trouble brewing in U.S. bonds. Let's get warning. Though the U.S. bond market is not breaking down quite yet, there are some warning signs. What's that? Currently, it's hard quickly to find a buyer for U.S. government bonds. There is? I didn't know that. To prevent liquidity bond crises like the UK, there's concern that volatility could trigger a dangerous chain reaction. Yeah, yes, we do see that. World Series of Debt. The average ticket price for an upcoming World Series game in Philly is over 3,000. Yeah, kind of figured. World Series. I put World Series as a same setup, kind of like the Super Bowl. So, I mean, tickets for a Super Bowl it's outrageous too. So this is just like a Super Bowl for the Major League Baseball. That's the easy way I can say. In 2016, when the Chicago Cubs appeared in the World Series for the first time, 1945, tickets, yep, they were 6,500 or more. It was pretty crazy. Hefty prices in UK. Rishi Sunak is the UK's third prime minister this year. Took office, he pledged the right to country's ship. Let's see, reinstalling confidence in UK's economy, the European energy crisis, a looming recession, navigating costs for a general election. 62% of the Brits said that they want to see a general election held in 2022. The next general election is due to take place in January 2025, but the prime minister has the power to move the date to any time before then. Powerful tax credits. South Korean officials and the U.S. government are working together to adjust regulations on electric vehicle production. Under the IRA, electric vehicles must be produced in North America to qualify for tax incentives. What? It has to be produced in North America to qualify for tax incentives. I don't know where people come up. I don't know where politicians come up with these great these awesome laws, or awesome restrictions, I guess. So it has to be made. You have to buy a car, electric vehicle, made here in the United States, just getting tax incentive because you're driving a electric vehicle, right? Because you're giving back to the earth here. I don't really believe in that. It's just another way to restrict people. It's just the easy way I can say it. Be honest about electric. I want to talk about this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we have a power grid strong enough to power every single small town, small city, big city in every part of this nation. You know how much electricity that would take? I'm just saying. You know how much power, the capacitor would have to be? Just the capacity to charge 100 Teslas at a time. Just let's say in one gas station, right? Let's say we have a electric gas station, right? I was gonna say that. Let's say that electric slash gas station. Do we have enough ports to charge that many vehicles? I mean, we could pump gas, right? So I don't know. This is pretty crazy. I don't know. It's just let's see here. What we got? Turn down the heat. Yes, mortgage rates are up. Oh, they're going to keep going up. Let's talk about this. Housing prices cooled at a record pace in August. Yes, prices were only 13% higher for the month, down for 15.6% for the month prior. 2.6 decline. The West Coast surprisingly had the biggest decline, which is San Francisco, Seattle, and San Diego. Analysts predict that the mortgage rates could fall to 5.4%. I highly doubt that. Despite rates falling next year, I don't think the rates are going to fall at all. Due to the fact that inflation is still up. Crypto has been booming. Yes, crypto has been booming. Crypto has shot up since yesterday. All cryptos have shot up since yesterday. So I don't know what's the cause of that really. But they've been going up. So moon break. Woo! Last night was the new moon. The moon is too close to the sun in the sky to be visible. The new moon on October had illumination of 0%. Spooky. Okay. That's good. If the moon was a piece of real estate, it's 9.3 billion acres would be worth approximately $180 billion. Hopefully that never happens. Yeah. And I think that is it, guys. So what are your thoughts, guys? So like I said, personally, you know, just be well prepared. Keep up to date with the news. Obviously, people are preparing. Some people are preparing right now. Most people are not prepared, and just understand the fact that be smart with your money. Don't go out and buy a brand new car or go buy a second house or you know. Personally, just be financially prepared, number one, and number two is be mentally prepared. And so you control your discipline. That's the easy way I can say it for you guys. I'm going to be preparing as much as I can, especially if this is going to be a big hitter than 2008 recession. And I don't think, like I said, I mean it's best to prepare for the worst, and yet and then when it does happen, then you're well off, because you've been preparing for this. you know Another aspect is, most people work a job where they can't afford to prepare, right? Or they don't have anything in savings to prepare. This is where you're gonna have to learn to cut back on spending. This is where you're gonna have to learn back to really reinvest what you're investing into, including yourself, right? Including investing in yourself too. So I just want to make a video for you guys here, update you guys on market briefs here. He sends out the newsletters every day, if not every day. I don't think he sends out on Saturday, but if he does, I'll probably do one on Saturday. But I'm keeping up to date with this because things are starting to unravel. Things are starting to catch up. We're coming into we only have 2 months left of this year. And it could be a really big change in 2 months. Who knows? People might not even have money to celebrate holidays for Christmas or for Thanksgiving, you know? And so we'll see how big the shift in the market's going to be when the Fed does raise rates again next Wednesday for the FOMC meeting. So this is crazy. It's already priced in, but we just want to see what the press conference has to say, and then what they have to say with the upcoming Fed meeting for December, because they still plan to raise rates for that too. Not as high as 75 basis points, but 50 basis points, but it's still another rate hike. So we'll see when they plan to cool off on raising rates or pivot, right? And that's the biggest thing. I'm paying attention to see when they're going to make this pivot, because the hard part is inflation hasn't come down, right? Cost is still going up. Some cost is like, retracting down a little bit, but most of the costs, transportation, right? just because they lower gas prices this week doesn't mean that gas price is going to keep going down. All right. What I've seen in other YouTubers and what I've read in the news that apparently there's only 25 or 24 days left before they announce a surge. I mean, not a surge, but like a decline in diesel fuel. That is huge. You know how many semis, I mean, are going to be hurting? Like the supply chain for semi trucks, the semis that actually deliver, the shipping of all the goods, all the supplies. So that is going to be a big factor. I don't know. I'm just reading up on a lot of different things here, and it's all starting to catch up, right? It's all starting to unravel. But like I said, there isn't an announcement saying that, hey, we're we might, not saying we might be in a recession, but say, hey, we are in a deep financial crisis. We really need to take a step back and reanalyze this situation before it gets even worse, right? And so, other than that, happy hump day, happy Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday, and I hope that trading's going good for you guys. Other than that, peace out till next video.